So, it's been a long time since I've made one of these, another short video from me. I'm just going to show you something about making little on-chain games. And if you want to do this yourself and put your own content on-chain, then stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. So basically, what I'm going to try to do, I've made some little birds. I've made a banana that says wiggle on it too. And I'm going to inscribe these on-chain so I can call them as assets to use in a little game. And I'm going to put a little worm at the bottom of the game, probably this guy here. Or maybe in brown, I don't know. I'm going to put one of the worms in the bottom of the game, and then I'm going to put these dudes at the top, so the birds are going to come down like they're invading and shooting things, and then your worm, well, shooting the bananas, and then your worm is going to be at the bottom, throwing the bananas back, trying to defend himself. So let's see if we can get this to do that. I'll inscribe these and be right back. Right, so they're inscribed, and I got a nice little bit of base code that I'm using, that I've written. It's just basically Space Invaders essentially, really, to be honest, working in P5. So, okay, so then this is the code that I was just saying. And now we have three different things. I've done 3 birds. I didn't just do one, because who wants the same bird all the time? 3 different birds in there, and that's the banana. And I've also got the worm's inscription ID that I'm keeping off screen for now, that puts the worm in there. So yeah, this all looks good. So I'm going to inscribe this, and we shall see how we go. Ah, rejoiced, it worked. Okay, right, let's see. Right, so press R to restart, and it's dead simple. Left and right on the buttons on your keyboard, and spacebar to shoot. So, woo, yeah, look at that. So we got three little birds that I just drew, and they are now permanently on Bitcoin forever. And not only are they permanently on Bitcoin, but this works in an inscription. So in a individual Satoshi that exists on the Bitcoin network. If you're running a node, this will exist on your node, this game. That's kind of cool, really. And it's all the artwork that I literally just drew in Canva. You should take a look at Canva. Really, really underrated little thing. Really handy. So, yeah, let's make sure you can die. Yay! Alright, perfect. It works. Great. Only thing is, though, I think we could probably make this a little bit better. Probably jazz it up a bit. I didn't like, just to reload it, I didn't like how the birds are. You see here, look. They're a bit too uniform. Let's get rid of this guy. Die, die, die. Okay. Yeah, see how they come all a bit too together like this? Like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I don't like that. We'll try and randomise it to make them a bit more sparsely spread out. And I think I'm going to put a background in there. I'll draw something. Let me think. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so yeah, we're good. The beauty of being able to pause this is you guys don't have to wait while I draw these things. So, excellent, right? But yeah, I've drawn a little simple background. You can see a little sunshine right here. Probably shouldn't have done that. There we go. And yeah, little shell, little starfish. Looks good. Alright, so I'm going to inscribe this too. And then I'm going to call this in the same manner in which we call these as a preload. And I'm going to use it as the background, so it's not just using the canvas. And then, in theory, this will work as our background. Then we'll have our worm here. The birds will come down like they're invading the beach. Then the worm's going to fight them back with his bananas that are off this tree here. So all in all, it works quite well, I think, as an idea. So let's see. Fingers crossed. Ah, yeah, I'm a little bit made up. It works. So yeah, this is fair cool. So let me show you. Okay. We'll press R to restart once again. And there's our little worm. Look at him go. We have birds at the top with our custom background too. All on chain, all on Bitcoin. This is super dope on the fly. But let's just kill this guy and make sure they come in right. Yes, they are. Yeah, they come in a bit more sparsely populated. They're actually easier to shoot, which is a bit worrying, but it has leveling, so I mean, they'll just keep coming in more and more until you die, so the birds will ultimately win at the end of the day. There is no defending the beach, unfortunately. They will eventually win. But, I mean, you can see how far you can get. But yeah, no, I'm quite happy with that, actually. All in all, let's just make sure the last ones come through. Oh yeah, very nice. And die. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, right? So you can literally just draw your little artwork in Canva, like I said. Draw your assets for your little goose or your little bird. Like, just literally draw them individually like this, in pieces. And then once you've actually done your image and you've got it all set, ready to go, you can just inscribe this. And if you pay for the plus on Canva, when you go to download it, like when you get, if you pay for the plus on Canva, which is well worth it, you can use transparent backgrounds when you're actually pulling it off. So when you're inscribing it on chain, it won't have anything behind it, which is really good to do. You can obviously use tools off site, off Canva to do this, but the risk you run is when they pull the background off it, it sometimes pulls off some of your image too. So you're far better using a removal tool that's in the place where you've drawn them. I'm not by any means sponsored by fucking Canva, so you don't have to use these dudes. Use something else. I'm just saying. Yeah. But if you're curious how it works at all, then you can always navigate to my little website, Bitcoin Worms. There's a navigation bar on the top where you can play some of the games I've made before. But if you press history, just here, it'll tell you a little bit about what I did before, and you can look at the source code that I use to make your own recursive collection and find a bit more information on how the code works on there, just in general. But if you have any questions, just send me a message or put a comment below, and I'm happy to try and help. But yeah, I just thought it was cool. So yeah, games on Bitcoin, permanent, immutable, uncensorable. You can put what you want on there. You can put a stack of balls on there. It's kind of cool, right? I quite like that. But anyway, yeah. Thanks.